That's enough.
I wasn't expecting that one. Go.
Thanks for making your bed.
Thanks. Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, excuse me. Pima, what are you doing here?
Hiding.
Oh, I like this shower. Who are you hiding from?
Kiki.
Oh.
I'm playing hide.
Pima, what are you doing?
Throwing rocks. On a river.
Wow, nice.
Okay, run. Daddy, look this.
Nice. Go ahead. Ready, Prim? Okay, what do you say?
Wait.
Maybe the ramp's there? Look at the waves they made. What's wrong, Finn? You have to go to the bathroom? Pee-pee? Okay, let's go find Kiki.
Find her.
Going around in circles, gonna fly high like a bird up in the sky. Going around in circles, gonna fly high like a bird up in the sky. We're going around in circles, gonna fly high like a bird up in the sky. Going around in circles, gonna fly high like a bird up in the sky. Oh, going around in circles, gonna fly high like a bird up in the sky. Going around in circles, gonna fly high like a bird up in the sky. Oh, going around in circles. Oh, Prima, look at the baby bird getting fed. The mother's feeding it. See her flapping her wings? And the mother bird is gonna feed it. It's like you.
Which one?
The one flapping his wings. That's the baby.
Daddy's still here. I know.
Like the other siblings would.
Right.
It's like, no. And, you know, and that's why, there's a lot of love and respect for my wife just in her willingness to do this.
Oh, yeah. Good soul.
Yeah, she can be really crabby like her father, but she's doing the right thing. And there's a lot to be said for that.
No, there is. Because she's at the end of the day, that
Much of my family has been chosen. Fortunately,
Right.
I had a really wonderful family, so I like them all too.
right. Well, it's like like adopting kids. They're your kids. Once you've adopted a family friend into, they become an uncle or whatever, a grandfather, whatever that. Yeah.
Well, and as I'm sure you know, because when you're in a unique industry,
Right.
it's like there's a lot of musicians I don't like, but those are my people.
Right.
Indiana.
Right.
The youngest of 4 boys. My oldest brother had gotten 1 B in college. He got a full scholarship to the University of Michigan Law School.
Wow.
And he went there, and after 9 weeks, he dropped out, went to work for Big Brothers Big Sisters, saying that the people at law school were scum. Yeah, I lived in Earl's Court, London, so it was great.
Wow. They didn't have the tube then either.
No, they didn't have the channel back then.
Right. They didn't have the channel.
Yeah. No, we just shot to Heathrow, got on an airplane like 20 minutes before it left.
Wow.
Money.
No kidding, where you can do
Living
stuff
in
like
London.
that.
Yeah.
I was somebody on the level. Yeah, the last time I was up here, you were just getting here. They had just gotten that big
console?
Yeah.
With mountains in the background, and on a flatbed truck, we've got a Neve console, and we're taking up this little windy road.
Yeah.
This is kind of crazy.
I was telling Dino, I go, man, you can turn that into like a really like exclusive recording studio. And he's all, yeah.
So much editing. I mean, I'm editing. I have to finish the recording. I mean, you can't edit and record and edit at the same time. But if I could, I would.
Not so fast, Prima, slow down. What? You want to go in that one? 3, go.
Oh.
Go down the hill. Okay, go on the swing.
But I want to go spinning game.
Okay, you can go there. Yep.
I think so. It had water.
It's got water in there. Where are you going, Prima? Gesundheit.
Ow! Who hit me in the back of the head?
That was a rock.
Oh my gosh, what the heck are these?
Dragonflies? Oh, what the hell is that?
Prima, careful, don't fall in the water. You don't know how to swim.
No, they're alive. No, they don't. Okay, why are you doing that? Don't do that, okay?
What do you got there, Laura?
Rock.
Oh, you trying to plant the rocks in the water?
Go to the water.
Boom. Steady.
Whoa.
My hands are getting so dirty. Duckies.
Careful where you
I'm documenting this rockumentary.
want to go in my boat.
I'm documenting this rockumentary
Good for you.
because we're dealing with rocks. What do you make of this? What do you make of this, Dean?
Well, I'd say it's a very troubled expression of psychology.
Psychology. What do you make of this day? This is kind of a special day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a party.
It's a party day.
Party, dude!
Could you tell us what we have in store for us today? At least as much as you
Oh,
do.
yes. We'll have a live band playing. We have dinner catered from the Jacksonville Inn. We have a nice trolley. We have 4 jump houses, 2 games, and oh yes, after we film this documentary, we will be going into the lounge to play video games. Oh, yeah!
Can't beat that. What do you make of that, Prima? Prima, what do you make of that commentary? Are you excited about today and the fun day, the party day? That you traveled thousands of miles to be part of?
In my I have a lounge. My dad has a lounge.
What do you make of this
And
story?
afterwards, we get to play arcade games.
Kiki, what do you think of this?
Isn't that awesome?
Bubbles.
Laura, what do you make of this fun day? What do you got to say?
I gotta say, I love going fishing.
Me too. All right, watch that stick. Where are you guys going? Back? All right.
Is it on?
It's on right now.
Okay, good.
And so here, it's on now. I'll actually show you. Put it over on its side. We're junking out all the soggy pine needles. And if you get permission from your dad, I'll take you guys out on the boat.
Cool.
I think it's boat ready. I wish I had a hose that we can clean it or a bucket that we can throw some water on it, but don't got that. But we're good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it back down on its side. Here we go.
Woo! Good job.
Rock in it. Yep. Now it can dry up. You couldn't? Where is it?
Right there. Put it up on the hill.
All right.
Hey, Fee.
Hello.
All right. There we go.
Are we going in?
All right. Can you stop it now?
Okay.
Because I got to save this for your dad. A little closer. And that baby's mine. Hold him.
I do.
All right.
I do.
See how he jumps in the water? Don't squeeze him though. Just put him in your hand and then just cup him like that. Yeah. But don't squeeze him because he'll be gone. Don't squeeze him.
I just got a
Super
frog.
fragile.
I hope I don't get.
Then jump some.
No, you won't. You can rinse your
What's
hands
going
out.
on
You won't
with
get warts. Don't hold him by his leg. You can break it.
Yep.
Let him go. 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 He's been abused enough.
I don't know if I'm
cute.
getting it.
I hope
Alright.
that we catch one of those polka dot frogs.
Oh, those
Yeah.
are poisonous.
That'd be really awesome.
That would be.
Where the hell is he?
That's good enough, yeah. I don't think I get. That's not. Oh my goodness! Who did that for you? Let me see what you got. Oh my goodness! Who are you?
A cat.
You.
And I'm
Two
a cat.
cats. We got 2 kitty cats now. Where's your shoes? Stay on the grass. Who did it for you?
That's right, you can't put you in the game.
Stay with the stick. Stay with the stick, George. Put 2 hands on the stick, Fiore. 2 hands on the stick. Stay with the stick.
That was a little harder than it should. I thought we did. Yeah, you're all good. Okay, how are we gonna walk this off? Yeah, you are good.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'd just like to welcome them today. I'm glad that you could come.
Thank you very much. You get a free chili cheeseburger for that. I know it's your favorite, so next one's on me.
No, attack her. Careful, Laura's it.
Fiore, let's go eat. Kiki, let's go eat. Fiore.
Let's go race on the back. I know, no, I'm gonna go right up there. Situation.
Good walking it.
We're good. You guys having fun yet?
No.
What's your name?
Amelia.
Amelia. What's your name?
Prima.
What's your name?
Beyonce.
Give me a break.
I'm Beyonce.
Some beef?
Okay.
Okay.
That's okay, yeah.
Guys, I think we should eat, guys.
I'm not hungry.
Oh
Yeah, well, get something to eat.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
Yeah, got me on the run.
What are you guys gonna do?
Prima!
looking for this guy.
Prima! Prima! I got you. She said follow me. Okay, Prima, I'm down here. What do you want to do? Wow, so this is the clubhouse.
Oh yeah, here we are.
Wow. Nice. Thanks, Prima. I didn't know where you're going to send me. Careful. Did you grow up with your kids in Santa Monica, or did you raise them out here?
Yeah, I raised them out here.
Yeah, smart. Yeah, Santa Monica is not exactly a good place to be raising
No, I
kids.
left that in 57, 58.
Bet you don't regret that one.
No, not at all.
bit. 3.
It's all coming.
I want to get that tram coming. Hold on.
Yeah. Farmhouse.
You want to go to the farmhouse?
All the way down, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Got it.
Baby, how you doing?
Quite a,
You got it.
quite a soiree.
I was thinking about it. I'm glad you made
Quite a
that work.
soiree.
Absolutely.
Ooh, it certainly gets cold when it
Man
starts.
said there's no way we're ever driving up here again.
Till 11. Pretty much, yes. Otherwise, we'll have to
Hail Dino! Hail Mr. Fabulous! Hail Mr. Fabulous!
you like me? So glad you guys are the same age. You actually like it.
Come on, Preem.
Don't lose it, okay? That's for you.
Well, my parents are like, they're up there like by the fountain. Yeah, they're up
So how do you know?
No, that doesn't have to be. But anyway, Stuart, your taxi.
There we go. I wonder why the bowls didn't work. the next night. So that it won't be a problem.
How do they take care of the roads? Are they pretty good about it?
No, yeah, they are good.
Look at that. Oh, boy. Look at this, son. Is that fun? That's fun?
Where's the soda?
Okay, so what's that?
What's in there?
Yeah.
That was just a storage place. Yeah.
John Harper's up here from Bow Beach. Thank you, John.
Come on, Prima.
Sherry Wycherley's up here. She sold me this property, which was quite a miracle. So thank you for selling me this beautiful property. Appreciate it. My family loves it up here. Well, anyway, my wife and I, when we bought this house and we remodeled it, we had an idea to throw a big party where I wasn't the one playing on stage. And I was out there in the audience. And I told my wife that if we do it, I don't want to be the guy planning this. We got to get a party planner. Got to get one. Well, good luck finding a party planner. And here I am. So at any rate, this is where I'm going to have some fun, because this guy was, well, he's a great musician. I'm not going to go over this. He's a great musician. He's always been a great musician. Great singer, great personality, TV star, rock and roll star, you name it. Let's hear it for the one and only Mark Lindsay. Put it together, folks. Come on.
I'm Mark Lindsay, and I'm here for the party. And I mean not just any party, this is Robert's party. And he promised us something spectacular when we were figuring on coming up here, but who knew? Anyway, does anybody remember a song called Where the Action Is? Did you used to come home from school? Not you, you were too young. But some of the people up there used to come home from school every afternoon and flip on Channel 7 and hear this song. Oh baby, come on. Oh baby, come on. Oh baby, come on. It's so neat to meet you, baby, where the action is. Oh baby, come on. Oh baby, come on. Baby, come on. It's so neat to meet you, baby, where the action is. Now, we're going to start off with a song that if you've been watching Action in 1965 February, you'd have heard this song. This song was also on John Lennon's jukebox, and was I blown away when I heard that. It's called Steppin' Out. 1, 2, 3. Hey! Well, I had to leave town because of Uncle Sam's deal. And I guess my good love I done lost its appeal. When I come back, I heard the bad news. You see, my good love has been getting abused. Tell me true. Don't lie to me. Have you been stepping out on me? Stepping out on me. Didn't do me good. I'll give you a piece of my if I can't be your one and only man? I'm going to your daddy, give him back your hand. I will call the preacher, tell the choir stay home. I guess you're the kind of woman that you're just about to roam. Tell me true, don't lie to me. Have you been stepping out on me? You've been stepping out on me. You've been stepping out on me. You've been stepping out on me. Yes, I'm moving. Yes, I'm moving. Yes, I'm moving. Yes, 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 I'm moving. Yes, I'm moving. Hey, 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 hey. Love me too, and I'll be true. Doing what I like. When you say you should come home to me each day. Will you be my love? That's what I want. Just you, sweet girl, and I don't love. Just like me, I feel so good. So much in love with you. Just like me. That's how I feel. You say me back. I won't.
Videotaping. Follow me.
Can you picture this? I want to swim.
I know.
So I got my bathing suit.
I know. I'm sorry about that. Follow me.
I'm holding your hand.
Okay, look, there's steps down there too. Look. Come on, Pam.
If you didn't watch it, where the action is
Come on, Pam.
July 17, 1966.
Come here, Lou.
You would have heard
Follow me.
this song. Well, you got this speech and no one.
Prima. Prima.
Something that you feel you can't figure out. You wanna know what moves my soul? Well, shit inside my
to me, okay? When I say call, when I call you, come.
Special place of hiding, stay home to show me pain. I'm gonna have it all someday. If you just hang on to my hand, and if I break some rules along the way, girl, you gotta understand that's my way. They want to I'm hungry, because I'm hungry for those good things, baby. Hungry through and through. I'm hungry for that sweet life, baby, with a real fine girl like you. I can almost taste it, and it's sweet as wine. I ain't gonna waste it now. Now it's finally mine. I'm gonna be a beach winner till I'm heading out there. I'll be rolling in, yeah. Yes, you know what? Will, yes, I will, yes, I will, yes, I will, yes, I will. Hungry for those good things, baby. Hungry through and through. Hungry for that sweet life, baby, with a real fine girl like you. So hungry for those good things, baby. I'm hungry through and through. Hungry for that sweet life, baby, with a real fine girl like you. I can almost taste it. Yes. Wait a minute. What is that sound? What is that song? If there were a poster child for rock and roll music, it would be this next song. It started here in the Northwest. The Wailers, the Wailers with Rockin' Robin Roberts found this in a bin cut out by Richard Berry. They made it a dance song. We came to Portland in 1962, and the Kingsmen were playing this song 3 times a night at the dances. Now, there was never really a giant competition between the Kingsmen and the Raiders. They were like high school kids, and we were older. But I went to Mike, the guitar player in the Kingsmen, and said, "What is this Louie Louie crap? I mean, everybody's asking for Louie Louie." And he said, "If you don't play Louie Louie, they will not come to your dances." So I borrowed his record. We started playing it 2 or 3 times a night. And suddenly our manager and the Kingsmen's manager got the idea to record this song at the same time. So unbeknownst to each other, we both went into Northwest Recording in Portland, Oregon, and cut Louie Louie. And as to who cut it first, I think it was the Kingsmen, because I remember the flip side of our Louie Louie was Night Train, and I was packing up my sacks, and the engineer said, "You know, if I were you guys, I'd get this song out right away." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because the Kingsmen were here 2 days ago, and they cut a demo of this same song." Well, what he thought was a demo was, of course, the Kingsmen's Louie Louie. Now, both songs, both versions, were released at the same time. Theirs sold 600 copies in Portland. Ours sold 6,000. We thought, man, we have got it made now. But unfortunately, it got picked up for CBS Records. But the A&R man for Columbia Records at the time was Mitch Miller. You know, "Yellow Rose of Texas, and I am going to sing." And he hated rock and roll. He thought that if he just waited a couple of years, this fad, this rock and roll fad, would die down and he could get back to some real music. Well, Mitch is no longer with us, but rock and roll still is. So here's probably the most played song, covered song. There are over 2,000 covers of this song. I wish I had written it. Here's Louie Louie. Oh yeah! Say what? Louie, Louie, whoa. Say we gotta go, yeah. I'm the fine little girl, she wait for me. I catch a ship now across the sea. I'm on the ship now over there. Spinning gold, baby, in a hand. Say Louie, Louie, whoa. Say we gotta go, say what? Yeah, 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 yeah. Louie, Louie, oh. Say we gotta go, no, you gotta go, no, you gotta go. It won't be long till they see me love. Take her in my arms, and then I'll never, ever, ever, ever go away again. Say Louie, Louie, whoa. Say we gotta go, say what? Yeah, 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 yeah. Louie, Louie, whoa. Say we gotta go. Here we go now. Because everybody just played a solo. The group that is with me is a group called the Gripweeds. They have their own records. Have you heard Little Steven's Garage, Rock and Roll Garage? Is that what it's called?
Underground Garage.
Underground Garage, my gosh, yes. They play Gripweeds, they play all kinds of stuff, good stuff, and they are the band tonight. And on your left, my right, way over there, the bass player, Mr. Dave Santos. And next to him, Kristen Ryle. And we're going to get into a pattern here. On my left, your right, that's right, Rick Ryle. And in the back, but still really cool, is Kurt Ryle. It's like we have 3 Ryles. It's almost like the cow cells without the cows. But, oh God, that's terrible. Why do I say that? I don't know. Guitar there. And now is the boyhead song that I introduced earlier, but we're going to do it now anyway. This is a little bit updated version of a song called Treat Her Right. Yep. If you want a little love here, you gotta start real slow. She gonna love you tonight now. If you just treat her right now, squeeze her real gentle. You gotta make her feel good and tell her that you love her like you know you should. And you'll be glad every night now that you treated her right now. If you follow my method just as hard as you can, baby, burning. And it occurs to me now that we had writers. Terry Melcher, our original producer, and myself wrote a lot of the songs, but a couple of them, like Kicks and Hungry, namely, were written by a song team from the Brill Building in New York called Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil. They also wrote a ton of other songs. They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway, among others, and they had this next song, which turns out to be the most requested song from the 1960s. It was originally performed by the Righteous Brothers. I recently had the good fortune of re-recording it with Susan Cowsill. She'd shoot me. And we did a good version of it, but we're gonna do an even better version of it now with Kristen and myself. Look into my eyes, there we go, okay. We're ready to go, it's called Love and Feeling.
2, 1, 3.
You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. You're trying hard not to show it, baby. But baby, I know it. You've lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You've lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone.
There's no look in your eyes when I reach for you.
You're starting to criticize little things I do. It makes me just feel like crying, baby. But baby, something beautiful's dying. You've lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You've lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Baby, I'll get down on my knees for you.
If you would only love me like you used to do, yeah.
Makes me want to try. We had a love you don't find every day. So don't let us slip away. Baby, I need your love. I need your love. So bring it on back. Bring it on back, baby. Bring back that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, and I can't go on. Bring back that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, and I can't go on. 'Cause it's gone, Kristen Ryle. The most requested song from the 60s. And might I say, a dang good one. Yes, yes indeed.
Sorry about that.
Okay, here you are. And picture this.
Oh, sorry.
Your lady of 20-some years, 30-some years, has just walked out on you. It might not have anything to do with the fact you went and spent all the mortgage money on a new Corvette. And you have yourself a younger girlfriend that you say is just a friend. But she's gone. That's it. So you walk out on your front porch, the empty front porch. You look down at your middle-aged shoes, if you can see over your middle-aged belt. And you're bummed. I mean, that's it. But do you freak out? No. Do you get yourself a shrink? Absolutely not. What you do is you get yourself a Harley. guys miss those great old songs from the 60s? Do you miss those great old songs from the 60s? How much do you miss those great old songs from the 60s? I joined the club. I hated it when, you know, in the 70s for a little while there, the 60s weren't cool anymore, and everybody had to start learning how to disco, and, you know. And I can't even dance, and which is obvious when you see me on stage here. But I missed the 60s, and I thought, you know, there's got to be some way that I could just experience the 60s again. There's only some way I could get back to the 60s. So I remember Walt Disney used to say, "A dream is a wish your heart makes." And I thought, that's it. I'll dream. I'll dream my way back into the 60s. And so I tried it. I went to sleep. And yes. And I knew it was the 60s because all the boys were wearing tight pants and Beatle boots. And all the girls looked like Twiggy or Samantha Jones. Yeah. Or Marianne Faithfull. Yeah. So I thought, that's it. And I woke up, I looked at the calendar and went, oh no! It was just another day. So I thought, I gotta try this again. So that night, I went to sleep and I dreamed harder. And I dreamed harder and harder until I couldn't dream anymore. And I dreamed all night, but I don't remember it because I woke up. I thought, this has got to be it. I don't remember my dream, so maybe I am in the 60s. And I looked at the calendar and went, holy crap! I am in the 60s. I am in the 60s. I am in the 60s. I am in the 60s, but it's not exactly the 60s I'm in. It's my 60s. Crap. What a bummer. Man. I thought I made it. Then I made it into my 60s, and that was 10 years ago, over 10 years ago. So, but, you know, I got over it, obviously, or I wouldn't be here. But I found out one thing. It's okay if you're putting on years. We're not getting older, we're just gaining years. And that's okay because rock and roll keeps you young. And that's a good thing, baby.
Go! 2, 3, go!
See this world has got you down. You're feeling bad vibrations round. Open your eyes, look at me. Look at me, show you how it ought to be. Such a good thing, baby. Seem just right, and the world's getting you uptight. You can change that around to alright, cause I was in my set last night. Such a good thing, baby. I wanna know and rock and roll does keep you young. It does. Here's a song that if you'd gotten the single, it was one version. If you got the album, it was another. But it's a song called Cinderella Sunshine. Walking down the street now, flashing everyone she meets now. Don't you wish you reached sometime, and her name's Cinderella Sunshine. Don't you want to spend some time with me? Where do you go? Cinderella Sunshine, where do you go? Where do you go? Miss Sunshine. She could say, I've often told her, like the wind you cannot hold her. Golden pumpkin, pumpkin ball, you come from my door. Don't you want to spend some time with me? Oh, where do you go? Cinderella Sunshine, where do you go? Where do you go? Miss Sunshine. Come with me, then she'll be here. But with the dawn, she disappeared. What is that? What is that? Is that Sarah? Look at the size of that. Oh, excuse me, never mind. They gonna add some bottom for the people that were ready to go down beach. Yeah. She's gonna add a little guitar to make it easy to move your feet, yeah. You hear a little bit of that organ while you're sitting behind your throne. Yeah! I haven't got a rhyme for you, singer. That's okay. No rhymes, but you're gonna play in time. Here's Kurt. Great Wings, ladies and gentlemen. All right, by special request, I said, Robert, is there anything special you'd like to hear? And he said, yeah, how about that song called Him or Me? I said, we haven't played it in 20 years. He said, well, that's okay, I understand. Well, Robert, just for you, old buddy. Thank you. You're welcome. Here it is, Him or Me. All right, was all everything you look for in a man. But I know that it's not true. I've seen many images of you, and I think you're gonna hang me up again. Have you got yourself a brand new baby? Don't tell me, baby, is it so? And I got to know what's it gonna be. Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, Will you be so kind? Would you please make up your mind? I want to share your loving with another man. And if you see things my way, would you let me know today? And if you still think it's sin, I'll change my plan. Now have you got yourself a brand new baby? Oh, tell me, baby, is it so? I got to know what's it gonna be. For you, sir.
Yes.
And since the gripweeds are so hot tonight, are they hot tonight? How hot are they? We're gonna let them. We're gonna let. This is kind of what impressed me and made me want to have these guys to help me out on stage because they do so well by themselves. Here, featuring the gripweeds and Kurt on lead vocals, is their version of Shakin' All Over, and I will play maracas on this because they do it so well they don't need me.
Yeah, we do. Over.
Hey, Kristen, Rick, and Kurt the Gripweeds. You obviously didn't like that. You could tell it was a group called the Knickerbockers that had a record out called Lies, and it sounded so much like the Beatles that everybody, including me, thought it was the Beatles under a different name.
There's
But
some coffee right there if you want.
not so. However, the funny thing is,
I know where the soda is.
not only did the Gripweeds re-record Lies, Rick and Kurt grew up one street over from Knickerbocker Street in, what was the town in New Jersey? Dumont, New Jersey. They must have made Dumont TVs there.
I think they did.
I think they did. And that's where they got their name, the Knickerbockers. Anyway, here's their version.
I'll get one.
Lies!
For you, tears, and now you're loving someone new. Someday I'm gonna be lonely, but you won't find me around. Lies, breaking my heart. Think that you're such a smart girl, and I'll believe what you say. Who do you think you are, girl? This way. Hey, lies, I can't believe a word you say. Lies, I'm gonna make you sad someday. Someday I'm gonna be happy, but I don't know when just now. Lies, breaking my heart.
Thank you. Thank the Gripweeds. Well, what do I do now? That's the, you know. Well, yeah, while we're on Beatles or almost Beatles songs, I told Robert before we did the show that since he's such a giant Beatle fan, I know he is, we recently did a show called Abbey Road on the River, and they said, we want you to pick out a couple of obscure Beatles songs. So I picked one off Hard Day's Night and one off of Rubber Soul. So here you are. Let's do You Can't Do That first.
I got something to tell you that might cause you pain. If I see you talking to that boy again, I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat. Oh, because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. It's the second time I caught you talking to him. If I have to tell you one more time, I think it's a sin. I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat. Oh, because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. And everybody's green, 'cause I'm the one who won your love. But if they see you talking that way, they laugh in my face. No, please listen to you if you wanna be mine. And until the feeling I go out of my mind, I'm gonna let you down. Leave you flat. Because I told you before, whoa, you can't do that.
So just let the words of this song slide by, all right? It's called Run for Your Life.
Rather see you dead, little girl, than to be with another man. Better hide your diamond foot, or you won't know where I am. You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another man, that's the end of little girl. I'm a wicked guy, I was born with a jealous mind. But I can't spend my whole life trying just to make you toe the line. You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another man, that's the end of little girl. It must be a sermon, I mean everything I said. Baby, I'm determined that I'd rather see you dead. You better run for your life, you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another man, that's the end of little girl. I'd rather see you dead, little girl, than to be with another man. What you hear, little girl, where I am. You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another man, that's the end of Beatles, you can't beat it. Wow. Okay. And now for something completely different. This is my first solo record, and it went gold, and then it went platinum because somebody bought it. So thank you very much. It's called Arizona.
not in the right place. Here we go. Belong to San One California day, she said she believes in Robin Hood and brotherhood and colors of green and gray. And all you can do is laugh at her. Wouldn't anybody know how to pray? Hey, hey. Arizona, take off your rainbow shade. Arizona, have another look at the world, my mind. Arizona, cut off your Indian braids. Arizona, hey, won't you go my way? Scrape off the paint from the face of a little town saint. Arizona, take off the hobo shoe. Arizona, hey, won't you go my way? You've given me a dismay, and you can believe in Robin Hood and brotherhood and colors of green and gray. And I will be reading you an Aesop's fable, anything to make you stay. Hey, hey. Arizona, take off your rainbow shade. Arizona, have another look at the world, my mind. Arizona, cut off your Indian braids. Arizona, hey, won't you go my way? Thank you. Sorry I ran out of voice there on that low part. I didn't know it was that low. But it is. I think, yeah, let's do a little Airplane Strike. Why not? Another great Raider hit. Said past. I'm sorry, but this messes like a gas. This next song you might have heard by the Monkees, and they had a big hit on it, but the truth is the Raiders recorded it first. It was written by Bobby Boyce and Tommy Boyce and Bobby Hart, and they brought it to the Raiders and said, "Would you like to record this song?" He said, "Absolutely," and we just cut kicks. And we said, "This will be the follow-up. This will be the follow-up." So we cut it. However, Hungry came in the mail, and we said, "We just gotta fall with this song." So we saw Bobby and Whiskey, Bobby and Tommy, and they said, "When is our record coming out?" We said, "Well, we'll have to wait a couple months because we got another Man and Wild song. We're going to cut that one. But don't worry, it'll be our next single." They went, "Well, no." He said no. They took the Raiders recording to the Monkees and said, "Here's a demo of our new song." So that's why when you hear Mickey singing it, he's doing all those ad-libs on the end. It sounds very much like the Raiders because it's exactly like the Raiders. But they had the hit. We had the, well, we both had careers, so what can I say? Anyway, it was a fun song. It's called Stepping Stone. In society, using all the tricks that you used on me. Reading all the high fashion magazines, clothes you wearing, girl, causing public scenes. I'm not your stepping stone. No, no. I'm not your stepping stone. Not your stepping stone. You didn't have no shoes. Now you walking around like you're front page news. Even on the middle and the next you choose, you will find my name in your book of who's who. I'm not your stepping stone. I'm not your stepping stone. Love that tune. Now, here's a song I wrote in the shower. I was trying to, well, I'm not, This is a family show. I'm not going to explain what I was trying to say. Let's just suffice to say that the song is called Let Me.
1, 2, 3, go.
Of all the songs that I produced and or sang, I'm probably most proud of this next song. I love all the Raiders stuff, but this song had a kind of a special meaning. And not only did it have a special meaning, but it sold more single 45 copies than any other song in the Columbia Records history from 1955 on. More records, the Raiders. Until that little twerp Michael Jackson came along with Billie Jean. Now, I can't, no. I can't do that. Can't do that. But I have a little fun fact, a news nugget, as they might say. The Raiders sold just a little bit over 5 million copies of Indian Reservation. Michael Jackson sold 6.5 million copies of Billie Jean, but the Beatles sold 12 million copies of I Want to Hold Your Hand. So they got the record. And I hope you got it, because they don't make 45s no more. Called Airplane, called Indian Reservation. Gotta hear it. Put us on this reservation. away our native tongue and talk their English to our young. And all those beads we did our hands are now the days we Cherokee people, Cherokee tribe, so proud you live, so proud you die. To take the whole Indian nation, put us on this reservation. Wear this shirt and tie. I'm still bonded man deep inside. Cherokee people, Cherokee tribe, so proud you live, so proud you die. Maybe someday when they've learned Indian nation will return. We'll return, we'll return, we'll return, yeah, yeah. So girl, you better think twice. Don't it seem no matter what you do, oh, you never run away from you. And if you keep on running, you'll have to pay the price. Don't it seem like things just keep getting harder to fight? All your kicks ain't bringing you peace of mind. Oh, you find out it's too late. You better get straight. Oh, you don't need kicks to help you face the road each day. That road goes nowhere, baby. I'm gonna help you find yourself. Kicks just keep getting harder to find. All your kicks ain't bringing you peace of mind. Oh, you find out it's too late. You better get straight. Again. place to go for an encore. We can't leave the stage. Besides, the sparrows are loving it. When Robert called me and said, would you please... Well, let me tell you a story first. I met Robert about 4 years ago in California. He and his group, the Whirlybirds, were playing at the Palomino. Whirlybirds! And I had met him once before, but they happened to play a song called Ups and Downs on that show. And I went up and said, man, I love that song. I happened to write it, but I still love that song. And I love the way you do it. They did a kind of a ska version. It was cool. And then I thought, well, you know what? These guys have talent. Maybe I'll record them. So I thought, Robert, come on up to, I was very proud. I just bought my first house in Los Angeles, just up in the Hollywood Hills. I was just finishing a studio that I had built in my house. And I said, come on up, come on, take a look at the studio. So I'm showing him the house, and I had a $1 million view out over the whole city down to the Santa Monica Bay. I was so proud of it. And he says, well, come up to my party. Come on up. I didn't realize that he has a $1 billion view of the Cascade Range, and it couldn't be more fun. I mean, I couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Thank you very much, Robert, for having us up here. To break in your wonderful palatial, your little shack here, okay? I mean, it's just, you know, like it's still putting on the roof. I don't know. But he said, can you play that song that you heard us play? I said, well, sure. So, and I asked him if he wanted to come up and sing it or not, but it's up to him. Robert, come on up and sing Ups and Downs. Bring a guitar if you want to. I don't think you have enough.
There he is. All right.
So how do you want to do it? Okay, you got it. You got it.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say one thing real quick. What do you think about this band? Come on. These guys are fantastic. I mean, when he called me up and he said, I got my West Coast, my East Coast band, I thought, well, you know, there's always a danger in this business that a famous guy comes up with a pickup band and they don't know what they're doing. But my Lord, these guys are fantastic. This band, it's great. Come on. Give it up for these guys. And I want to say one last thing. I feel horrible. I've been feeling bad the whole time here. I got to shout out to a few people that really made this thing happen. First of all, first and most foremost, my good friend Scotty, the carpenter. This guy was a lifesaver. He came up here, he put tile up, he cleaned things. I mean, the guy is fantastic, and he's up there with his wonderful wife. They're right up there. I want to thank him for this. Mark, my good friend Mark, and Teresa, I want to thank you guys. They were lifesavers. They got the flames going. They got everything, the windows. I mean, Mark was all over the place up here. And not last but not least, Octavio, the electrician. My good friend Octavio, thank you so much for everything you've done. And one last thing, ladies and gentlemen, if there's anybody I forgot to thank, I'm a little bit spun right now. So I just want to say thank you. If I forgot you, it wasn't on purpose. I appreciate everything everyone's done for me. That's why you're here tonight. That's why I invited you to the party. I want to thank my friends from Texas, from Los Angeles, my good friend from high school, Steve Nichols, Tracy Jackson, Rick Meyer, their beautiful wives. I want to thank my wife, who won't stop yapping. Okay, hi, sweetheart, thank you. I want to thank my beautiful kids, Dean, George, Laura, and Mary. All my homeboys from Rogue River, thank you, everybody. And Dina and Andy and Russ and Sherry and all my family, everybody. Okay, if I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. So, without further ado, let's hear for Mr. Mark Lindsay. This guy, a living legend, you're watching right here on stage. Let's hear about it. You can do better than that! Come on! You're better than that! Rogue River, let's make it here. Only Grace Pass.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Robert and I will now now sing his favorite song and my favorite song, Ups and Downs. I'll take the verses, you take the choruses. Now, fate was looking roses, baby. Everything is fine. You better take your time. You better take your time. Well, I guess I was mistaken, girl. And it's so on you. What else can I do? Girl, I've been told up before I can't handle that much more. I've been down for a long, long time. Now it's time to read my mind. Pain upon this road, now I have my money's worth. I have my ups and downs all around. Girl, I've been told up before, and that much more. I've been down for a long, long time. Now it's time to read my mind. The pain on this earth, but I have my money's worth. I have had my ups and downs and all around. I've been town, all around now. Thank you, sir. My pleasure, their pleasure. Thank you so much. Hey, listen, if you have any birthdays, we know where you live. Please, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Let's rip it back. Come on, guys. Give it up to these guys. They're working a bus off up here. We know you love them.
I want you to remember one last thing. Rock and roll keeps you young! Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Please don't go!
Alright, George, let's swap. Nice job. There's your drink right there.
So he's so inspired. Yeah, I don't remember. No, he just looked him up on the internet and happened to find the agency that represents him.
Mike, you gotta check this out.
Oh my God, thank you.
What is right here?
No.
I don't know what I'm
No.
Here, hold on one second. Hold on, let me open it.
Yes.
Well, and didn't like.
Oh my. You must look, honey.
Oh my God, he's got the Batmobile in here.
It's actually insane if you don't think it is. That's not normal.
Honey, that's the Batmobile.
I want to run a video on stage. There's an episode of you guys on Batman. Right.
Right, with the
Penny, wasn't it Penny?
yeah,
Oh, he's excited. Are you kidding me?
yeah, used to have
That's insane.
I want to take this down rather than the trolley.
Excellent. Dying for excellent. Brother, can we get one of these? Hey!
Oh my God.
All right.